Good luck, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
We're now recording.
Oh god, we're back here. We haven't. We can do some stuff in the cave, can't we? We can
probably
get the corkscrew.
Yeah. Now I just want to clarify. Last week we were saying that we were slagging our own puzzle design off and saying there was too much back and forth. It was only because we weren't paying proper attention, and we forgot that you have to impress Rose by getting into the mech. And if we'd done it properly, then it would have been absolutely perfect.
So, also, this entire game, as I remember when I was playtesting it, this entire game was playable from start to finish in like an hour and a half.
Yes.
It's like a 10-hour game, and you can play it in an hour and a half. So it's not that much back and forth.
And I think you used to say to me people would email you and complain, or they'd be passive aggressive and say "Oh, I played it in 2 hours," and it's like,
you didn't.
You did.
You didn't. Because I, at my best, can play it in an hour and a half.
Yeah. Right. So we want to go to the basement.
Do you not want to do something? There's something else in there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you can set fire. You can do the fire thing. Oh, I need to get the. Yeah. Sorry. You need to put that forward in time so it dries out.
Yeah. So it gets all leathery and hard because
that's what happens in time.
That's what happens with pigskin. And if you got a very curly pigtail and made it very leathery, it would work as a
corkscrew.
Now, I think we understood that this was all. I think that every time, we came up with one of these, we would be like, "Is the player going to understand that though?" And we'd be like, as long as we put it in the examine and the use and as long as we put it in the dialogue.
Yeah, I mean that was the whole philosophy for the entire game. Is that it's stupid, but and when people complain about it in reviews where it's like moon logic, it's like, yeah, it kind of is, but if you just read the words, it's all it has an internal logic that all makes sense.
Yeah, which I think is fair as long as you're giving the player the information they need. If you set a game in a sci-fi dystopian future, as long as you explain to them how spaceships work, then that's okay. And it's the same thing. It's as long as you explain to the player how our cartoon logic is working and what.
You poured the alcohol on the coals, and the empty bottle immediately evaporated. Oh dear. He's not all bad. Oh dear. It's a great joke. Glasses.
Oh, so
you need the glasses on the sunlight.
Yeah.
Or is it magnifying glasses?
Did we say that the alcohol was gone on the?
Yeah. I think we wait for the sunlight to come down.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Quick.
Oh no. There. I think I got it. He's just gonna wait for it now. But the alcohol went on the coals, did it? We made clear that has happened. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I used. Oh,
that's very Raiders. I'd forgotten about that. Is that a Raiders reference? It feels like one.
Oh, it definitely is.
The glint on it as well. Man, look at that fire. I did a thing once about never put fire in a video game because you have to animate fire.
Yeah.
And animating fire, I mean, it's one of those things that good artists can do.
Yeah.
But even a good artist takes forever.
Yeah.
Animating decent smoke and flames and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I think that fits with the style and everything. I think that looks good.
Same noise as Ben and that. That's nice.
I
mean, probably.
There's old strange visitor clown there in the background, half framed.
No, perfect. So Spielberg used to.
He used to cut everyone off.
You cut everyone. You cut them halfway through their face. So
it's a commentary on social.
It really
modern...
is.
Yeah. So that's where I was getting confused because we had the joke earlier about how Ben is sexist, but now there's a joke about how Dan is sexist. So
right.
I got
they're both just sexist. Can I? The disco? That's where it says disco in the background.
Yes.
That very specifically looks like a 5 to me. That's in my handwriting. That's not an S. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Why is
And you haven't thought of the name Size 5 at that point at all, so that's just
No, it's not.
that's
You're
just
right.
bad artmanship.
No, that looks like I specifically put a 5 in for a reference.
Well, what was it reference to? Five, so, what,
Well, the C is like
was
slightly
it
weird.
A
So like,
reference to Rachel from Five Alive or whatever that. What was that team group called?
oh,
S
you're
Club.
talking
S Club 5.
7.
S Club 7.
Let's go 7, Ben.
But didn't
You deleted from your just as if they never existed.
Yeah. Danny,
The other members.
Danny from S Club. And
I was going to say H, but that's Steps.
yeah.
Tina.
Yeah.
Tina was in. I can name the girls from S Club 7, but not the boys.
Go on then.
It was Hannah and Tina and
Yeah.
Rachel.
Yeah.
Was there another one?
Well, I mean, there were 7 of them.
You wouldn't put 4 boys and 3
exactly.
girls.
I can't imagine that
Right.
a British pop producer would
No,
overload.
It's madness.
Anyway,
We can go. So can we get the? Can we light something together?
can we walk-
Did you like the?
can we walk back in the cave and look at that 5 and just really make sure it's not a reference? To
light?
S
It's
Club?
probably a reference to S Club 5, but we need to light the TNT on the fire,
Oh yeah, good point.
and then go and get some more. I'd forgotten that joke. That was because like when we first started doing these and we were in the professor's house.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember putting the chest in quite late.
Yeah.
Because it was like nice to have something really late in the game, something to go back to that room and like have hanging over you for the entire thing. It's like,
Yeah.
there's that chest, there's that chest, there's that chest.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember what was in it. Like, for the life of me, I was like, can't remember what's in it. But this is a really good joke.
Yeah. I think as well, like I love that you've just got a lit bit of TNT just sitting.
Yeah.
I think
That's a good adventure game joke.
but I think as well, like for a while we had the chest in there, we hadn't decided what was in it.
Probably. Why are you going manually? We need to go to the go to Professor's house.
You're just really excited to get this.
I'm really excited
chest.
to see this. Yeah.
Make Ben run for you.
Thanks, man. Because I'm that excited.
Okay. Groundbreaking scientific mystery.
Nice. And there's loads of dynamite back at the thing, isn't there? Why do we only pick that one up? He'll pick up loads of dynamite from here, but he won't pick it up from.
I think back at the thing, it's shotgun shells.
Oh, okay, fine.
Which it took. I thought it was packing material. I thought it was like shredded paper, and then you were like, no, it's red shotgun shells with little gold tips.
That's my art style for you.
Well, I think it was more that I haven't played enough FPSs by then to.
Oh, I see.
Be aware. Now I don't think that we need to light them.
Use it as a tower, do you?
Yeah, I think that's when you get to Anubis that you need to use those. So we want to get into the tower. Is the next thing.
Yeah.
So. What is because right? So now we've changed. What's his name?
You go to the future.
There we go. So we've changed the guard. We can bully this guy. So let's see what happens if you do try to beat him up.
That's good. So it is actually like a solution. Oh no, it's not. It doesn't actually get you past.
No, it does. It does.
Oh,
He's given up. So
there's a keypad there.
right, yeah. So this is. So someone said to me that there was, and I don't think they were right. A friend who played this said that they got the solution from Clive before they saw this or something. I don't think that's possible because I think we tried to do that and it didn't work. So I think this game is perfect. Klondike 5 is 555. It's like the the fake
number.
Yeah, I think I got that from Back to the Future. And this short-term memory thing, that's really obscure. But I think that was a thing that
it's a Dave Gilbert game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think at least the Dave Gilbert games were doing it, if not others. But it was kind of a bit of a trendy indie adventure game thing at the time, which is a cool idea. So it's not like taking the piss, but it's like
It was a thing where like
it's a little
bits of information would basically turn into inventory items. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's. I think like a Vampire's Tale did it as well or something. But like so it's. In fact, even, Dave Gilbert was doing it back with Shiva. So like and probably an adventure game expert could tell me that in 1985 Space Quest 2 did it or something, but or whatever. But so it's just like a little joke about how we're very stalwart LucasArts games and not, we're never going to do that stuff.
They're going to turn into trendy indie platformers or anything.
Yeah, we're never going to like go, here's an RPG element.
Can you not just use that keypad? Was that not the code?
No, because we need that told us that Clive Eccles made it.
Okay.
It said C 1935, but that's not the code. So
that's a good puzzle.
Yeah. Assuming you remember that his name is Eccles, I mean that's not too difficult, is it? There we go. That's popped up. I think this is coded solidly. I think that my friend just got confused. St. Stephen's Tower. Oh yeah. I was just about to be pedantic about that, but yeah.
And then they changed it to Elizabeth Tower. So all of this now has to take place in an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Thanks, Queen.
Which I think that's. I mean, I know that stuff is. I know that before it was St. Stephen's Tower, it was something else and blah blah, and this happens all the time. But I think that's kind of
bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of tacky to go. Well, it was called this for 200 years, but we like our Queen now, so we're going to change it. Like, no, just call the shard, call the shard for Queen Elizabeth Shard or something.
Or don't call anything after
Elizabeth
She's got
Gherkin.
enough things.
Yeah,
plenty of things.
Yeah.
You've got a whole like era named after her.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You've got an era. What else do you want? Oh, and also a tower.
Anyway, so I believe I wasn't paying attention, but I believe he said, "Save my life, and I will." Save me from getting shot in the cock. He was very specific about. Right. But no, Ben is not. That's funny. Ben is not homophobic enough to worry about putting things into his pants. He's just worried about taking them out of his pants. Yeah. So I don't know if this. I mean, hopefully we. Again, contextualized it enough, but like, I don't know if the old cliche of getting saved by a drinking flask or whatever is like, I don't know if what do you call them, like TikTok kids will be aware of this or not. I don't know.
Hip flask's granddad, who even uses a hip flask.
Yeah, like
they probably just have like tablets full of whiskey that they just stick at their arseholes and it dissolves over time. Like, it's the best way to get your alcohol fix.
Yeah, vodka-filled bobos that they stick up their arsehole.
Nice.
Did he give us the thing? I wasn't even paying attention. Did he give us the number?
Let's assume yes.
I mean, it seems like. Oh, no, maybe the new guy. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Hopefully, I believe we gave him a happy ending finally, and we let it. So I was quite upset in the first playthrough. I was like, "Why did we kill him for no reason?" It's like because of the puzzle. And actually, we're nice enough to give him a.
It's like something out of a bad dream. He said, "There's like something out of a bad dream." He says, "That's us. That's the effect we have on people."
Phew.
That is an amazing walk cycle, Eccles.
Yeah.
He's just like constantly struggling to take all this in.
Yeah.
Which is sort of understandable, but
right. So now we can go back to the future. Haha.
Nice. Which I can't believe we didn't. The second time you go to the future, we put a joke in.
Oh dear, that would have been awful.
4444 is the same code, the same keypad, isn't it, as the entrance to the other one? So it's the same animation. Perfect.
Oh.
This is why you have to save regularly.
No. This is.
Oh, I see.
He says it.
Is it? Does he? Oh.
There you go. 500,
nice.
500.
That is a good joke.
Because I think
there was a problem.
Yeah, there was a problem, and we're just like, well, you were just like.
So basically, to explain it, there was a problem where if you stood like up by those laser bars and tried to do it from there, he would get stuck. So that's why he specifically walks down there.
Yeah.
And then does it again.
Yeah.
But the back and forth when you get there was just a joke to make it seem like there was some sort of problem, and like just makes your heart go a little bit that something's gone wrong.
Right, okay.
Fake bugs, Ben, they're all the rage.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, like, we've got enough of those already.
Right, glasses?
Yes. Which I think, I think this is solid. We've already used them to
refract light. Dan can pick up the nose, I think.
We can get that later, I think. Because that turns the laser off and then we're safe. Here we go, a bit of character arc for Dan. So he's getting his
switch flipping in.
Confidence back. Yeah, that's right, because he even needs to be built back up to doing switch work, yeah. Alright. So this is the thing, it's like, as long as we've told the player that ancient dinosaurs plus 1 million years equals oil, then they can't argue.
So if you just go through the teleporter, I don't think you can do the next bit, can you? But if you go through the teleporter and then it adds it to your map, save you that little bit of walking next time.
Very clever. That's a good strat.
Thanks. Speed running it.
Speed running strat.
So you need Hitler's hand for that, I guess?
Yes.
Have we got Hitler's hand?
I think we have, though. We've got the bone.
Got Hitler's shitty hand?
With his shit. So we've got it.
It's bone. We need flesh, don't we?
No.
Oh, no, that's the...
I had to explain this to you last time. Yeah. We don't want Clive... No, not Clive. The other bloke's flesh on it, because that will be foreign DNA.
This is because it's got a little mouth.
Yeah.
Great joke. Nice day. Very good. This is good. I like the. I was never sure about this bit. Like it was, the teleporter thing is weird. I think that's what I didn't like about it. It was like, because it was ladders at one point.
Yeah. Or stairwells or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, a stairwell would have worked fine. You just have a hole in that side and then a stair, and they come out that side. But
yeah.
But like the structure of this would always sort of upset me a little bit.
Why is that? Is it because it's too linear?
No, it's the don't know. I don't know. It feels like it's just like puzzle piled on top of each other, which rather than being involved. But
is it like too obvious? It's like, here's a puzzle. Here's a puzzle. Here's a puzzle.
Yeah.
Rather than narratively.
Yeah, and I always like the idea that you'd be able to do this in one go.
Right.
But you can't. You have to go back. Anyway, like that joystick at the top is a Amiga.
Yeah.
One of those awful Amiga ones with
the tacky,
the shitty buttons.
It's like it's like a bug or something.
But it was the guest joystick that was like the shitty one that player two has.
When your mate came out, you give him the Dayglow hover bug or whatever it was called.
Right.
Yeah. Right, so we need the voice of Hitler. So we
have read the phrase out.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 'cause we need to learn that. But I will say, like, look at the lighting and stuff.
It's very beautiful.
You know, I mean, it's we were, or you were using the AGS engine for all it's worth. Like Ben's standing there in green light and Dan's standing there in shadow and stuff. It's nice.
I could be wrong, but like that's yellow at the top and that's green. So I bet that was the one we were just on orange and the bottom one was red.
Oh, possibly. But that's not rainbow. But it's not, is it? 'Cause green would come after the yellow.
Oh yeah, shit rainbow.
It's probably alternate universe.
See what it
rainbow.
is? It's me.
Hitler's rainbow.
It's me putting in rainbows, but just getting the order wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's blue there. Look.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. You don't need. You can just go to the map.
I know. I want to see what all these
colours are.
What this rainbow that you have designed.
It is where it's probably.
Considering that when you were 14, you made a game where all the levels were rainbow colours and you got it right.
Yeah.
It's a little bit sad
29.
15 years later.
Can't remember the order of the.
You got it completely up the spout.
Well, that's.
Right, so we need to go to the mech. And
you can actually go in the mech. That's nice.
I know, I like that.
Man, that is good.
I don't like that we used this music here, like this hectic Dan music.
Well,
it's not that hectic.
That's what you.
music.
That's what you do.
I know.
You have to reuse it.
Yeah. Right. So we need to just tell Dan to use the microphone, I think, and then you. We have milk here in the building.
Was that the password? Oh shit! Didn't notice that. It's a Faulty Towers.
Yeah. That's the episode of Faulty Towers called The Germans, where
the racist one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So while Dan's busy doing that, okay. I like that. See, that's the kind of thing that like we made sure to do, so the player understands that Dan is going to keep on doing that.
Yeah. Also, it's quite nice, like having a little bit where Dan's not following you around. Like it just feels like oh.
I think we might have. I think we got rid of them all, but I think there were bugs where you talk to her and Dan was supposed to say something.
Yeah.
So it is nice, but
presumably we tutorialised somewhere that the parrot repeats everything.
Well,
if you hold it up in front of other people, does he?
Well, no, but do you remember when we tried to pick it up? It was repeating you.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of that, like if you use the parrot on her, does she say something and he repeats it? I don't know. Don't try it now because we've got.
Well, too late now. Well, let's
not. Because I can.
It might break
probably tell you now it's the sort of thing that you would have suggested and I would have gone, no.
I'm just going to do it on Rose and see what happens.
There you go.
That's probably...
It's not a thing.
But we did... But I insisted that I was going to... This is another thing I forgot to say last week was, you know, bursting the balloon, the condom shocks Frank. I made sure to ask you to make it so that because you can go and get as many condoms as you like, whichever room you pop a condom in, the character who is in there reacts to it.
Good.
And I said to you, is that a big deal? And you're like, no, actually, because the code's there. Like, if Ben pops thing in this room, it's fine. We just write a line of dialogue. That's fine. Okay. And so, because I was thinking of Day of the Tentacle, where you've got the ink that you can squirt on the guy's stamps. To piss him off. So the invisible ink. So you can actually squirt invisible ink on every single character. And they've all got written dialogue and
cool.
and performed dialogue. It's great. So I was like, if we can get a little bit of that in here as well. So what did we just do? Number three.
The rainbow rooms.
All right. So we use
power on that,
and then we get into the complicated puzzle.
I can't even remember where that goes. Don't spoil it.
Is that nice acting?
I know. It's cute.
What could this be, Dan?
It's a disease-looking rip, like the ones inside. I can't. Oh, I know.
You remember now?
Yeah, I remember now. Oh my god, this puzzle's really late in the game.
Yeah.
I just don't remember this at all. God, this is. I remember this being the standout puzzle that I was most proud of. This is like this is really like this is really solid.
Yeah.
And it's involved and it's clever and it goes back to the start of the game and all sorts. It's really it was the one thing I was most proud of in this entire game was specifically this puzzle.
Yeah. It is very good. And it took it was you know, it took a lot of effort to get it satisfying and make sure the logic was right, make sure that the player had seen the right things at the right time.
And doing the parser stuff was a ball ache as well.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
But, Sky, I think, is stolen from the dig. I could be wrong.
No, it's you use the same colour palette as the dig.
Yeah.
And like this is influenced by the dig.
Yes.
Right, so I don't think we can do anything.
You can cut down the tree.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Tree. This is great. This is a really funny joke as well.
Yeah.
People sent
right.
People sent me mail about this.
Really?
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah. So it's really nice. Like, oh, look at that alien tree.
Yeah.
On its own, should have put more of those trees in the background, maybe, to make it look more like less weird. But there you go.
But then maybe that would have broken it, and you wouldn't have got those emails. Oh, I skipped through.
How could I have known?
Yeah. There's a Tremors 2 reference.
Tremors 2.
Tremors 2 Aftershocks.
Was it Tremors 2 or Tremors 1?
No, Tremors 2. He doesn't know.
How could he have known that? So we're gonna get so.
And what's amazing is that this has no puzzle use at all.
It's there to stop. It's there to stop you from opening the door in the parser when you first get there.
Yes, that's true. But now it's happened. Like this tree corpse.
Yeah.
Like you don't use it. So we have to go back to the thing, and now he can open the.
You're gonna have to put your whiskey down to do some typing.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'll just armor it. Right, so you have to use down on it.
Do you?
Oh no, you don't yet because he's not doing the coding yet. Okay, here we go.
So this is really involved.
Yeah.
Play a game.
Play a game. War games. And I like the CRT effect and all that stuff. So hopefully, many players will have had a go at this already because they needed the computer for an earlier thing.
Can you open door?
Excuse me. Open door.
Jesus, man, we're being recorded. Can you have a bit of
decorum? No.
Jimmy it open. You need to Jimmy it open from the other side.
But like even us forgetting how to do it, we've had the hint because we.
Dan looking guilty. It's this really weird, like dynamic where like we've written the game and we are in the game. And
Yeah.
what do you mean that over with? There's
Umbrella.
an umbrella, of course. Thing that multi-use. I like using adventure game items stacks.
Yeah.
But like you can't talk to him or do anything, right? He's just
No.
because you're not at the computer, right? He can only do things if.
Yeah. Well, I think he might give you some very basic.
Might do. Yeah. This links it back to.
So yeah, the use of like breaks in sentences and capital letters and stuff is
like parser stuff.
Yeah. Like he's talking via a text adventure parser.
Why is the planet called Anubis?
Because in our solar system, planets are named after gods, like Greek gods and stuff. And so I figured in the future they'd get far enough out they'd start using Egyptian gods.
Very good, man. You wouldn't think for a $2.99 game would have
wouldn't have that kind of futurist
depth.
No. It's the kind of stuff you see in Steven Spielberg's Minority Report, if you're lucky. Right, so now
not in Philip K. Dick's version of Minority Report, just in Steven Spielberg.
No.
The door's already open.
Oh god damn it! Right, right. Let's just look.
Leaf pod. Okay. North. Yay!
Right, can we do anything yet?
Some majestic stairs warrant further investigation. Object O stairs does not exist.
Salmon stairs?
No, that's fine. No, that's good. That's telling you.
Oh, it's just the stairs aren't there. Right,
the stairs aren't there.
Right,
now you can exit and get down to coastal stairs, right?
Right. There we go. Okay. So at this point, you know when Dan is saying is just saying we should talk about this. It's like, why don't we just like automate that bit? if we're having Dan say, please talk to me about this thing.
But it gives the player the opportunity to do it at their leisure.
Yeah.
I think that's alright.
Yeah.
I don't want to automate everything.
Yeah. This is the thing, is like
Sorry, you just
right, so now I use Dan, okay. This was the constant thing between us, wasn't it? It was like you would want to make sure that the player definitely had all the information, and you know, we were making it as easy as possible for them.
That's coding.
Just pecking in.
And
I always wanted to make it as difficult and obscure for them as possible, and so hopefully we ended up with a happy medium. Right.
So now you use your computer and you climb stairs. Or are we going to go look at the stairs? Do you want use computer and
well, do we need him to go up, or do we just go up?
I think you need him to go up. But I could be wrong. Oh, maybe we go up. The joke being that Dan's stairs are shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, because you need to send him up because he presses the thing and then it changes. Like everything goes to shit, right?
Yeah. Let's just see. Right. Okay. So we say like we don't know. We don't understand. A bit of
Also, as I remember, because like I can tell you now, there's no like nice path up those stairs for those two characters.
I wonder whether we could have signalled that a bit better. But, specifically this is the thing that he could do and we couldn't.
I bet we have somewhere. But
Quite possibly.
And it saves where you were in them.
Yeah, it does.
It's weird.
Use stairs.
I think it's basically just hard coded. As I remember, this is really badly done, and it's all just hard coded. Like if the player types in use stairs, if the player types in use stairs with a capital U and a capital S, like I didn't even because now I'm a grown up enough coder that I would just convert everything to uppercase and then check it. But like I didn't. It was just badly done.
Also, I wonder if AGS could have handled that.
Look, Blimp. Well, it wasn't AGS. It was code. So.
Okay.
Because the I don't if there was parsing, it was a small slot.
The alien tablet about your person would make a fine fit. Use
tablet.
Tablets. Do I have to say with or no? Okay. Eureka.
Oh yeah, this is just this huge like.
The dig style. FMV cutscene.
But all in one paragraph of text. Alright.
That works as well because like you were very. I mean, we both were, but you were very happy with the cloud effects. Right, so that's opening up this crack. So how long have we got?
Let's just get to the end of Anubis, then we'll stop.
Right. So do we throw dynamite in the crack?
Probably. I've forgotten that.
I mean, can't hurt.
Yeah.
Nice. But so now I need to use the
umbrella.
Shit. God, it was timed.
Is it timed?
I think so, because otherwise you have to use more dynamite to get more to make that happen again.
And
then that dies out.
Man, this is good. That's a great puzzle.
Yeah.
How'd you get that
out? So now, how do you think you would make? How do you think?
I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember.
You need to shake this out so it falls into the umbrella.
Oh, more TNT?
Yeah.
But why does that not just does that not just close the...
No, because it's flapped open already, so like it's not going to make it shake back up like that. That would be weird.
Okay, I thought there was going to get another blast up with us.
Well, I suppose.
Okay. So now you've got the telekinetic rock. You can use on the door at the top. Make a pathway.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure what this has got us. It's got us a green crystal.
Well, we need it for the Hitler game, so we need to get Dan to transcribe it into binary.
God, this is insane.
So
Psychonauts reference on Ben's head pointing.
Yeah.
Nice.
A normal player would have played the Hitler game already and would hopefully be thinking about.
I can't remember where the Hitler game is.
It's right as soon as we go out of this rip.
It's on the next level.
Is what's locking the door.
But on the level above, right? That's what the crap joystick's for.
Oh yeah. So what's locking this door then?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Right, so it's essentially the same. Ben's sad to leave it behind.
Oh, bless him. So how do you transcribe that into binary?
You need... Oh, right, so we turned this off with that.
Yeah.
So we've got... So that's... Yeah, so it's kind of... I like that, how that's layered. Like, we've already got through this level. But we use this thing that's in this level to get through the next level. So we use the feather with the tree ink.
Oh, God.
And so the one logical problem here is that the tree ink is digital, so we shouldn't be able to take the ink out of the digital world,
and yet we do.
And yet we do. It stays on the paper.
Did we explain it away in dialogue?
No.
That doesn't.
I think we realised it afterwards and thought, fuck it, who cares?
Wow, that doesn't. Okay.
Well, we maybe only realised after release and thought, fuck it, we're not going to patch this. But because we went to all the trouble of explaining why we've got a bit of paper.
This whole dialogue is you.
Yes. Yeah.
This is whenever we talk about you obsessively papering over cracks with lore.
Yeah.
This is exactly the best example of that.
Yeah. Although, like, I'm happy about it because I think that's really funny. Like, so I'm happy. Like, if I thought it was going to be boring, that I've forgotten the solution now. Do I have to just talk to Dan?
I think maybe.
Oh no, I pick that up and then I use it with Dan.
I think there's a couple of things you can do, but
there we go. But like, you know, I came up with like some really nice jokes there in that bit of dialogue about like how the other side of it has got like a photorealistic drawing of some naked ladies and stuff like that. You know, I like, you know, so it's like I do get a bit obsessive about.
And what does that translate to? I bet that translates to some bullshit reference to Tremors.
Probably. I mean, and anyone who writes some binary in dialogue and doesn't make it say something is failing. Right. So yeah, so it is technically incorrect that this tree blood
carries across,
but you know, you could make some bullshit up about it's integrated with the paper molecules and change the paper molecules, and the paper's still real, whatever, you know.
Okay. All right, let's leave it there because it's getting late.
Okay. Right, so
you can just save that every game because like it's still game.
Okay, if you want me to do it that way.
Oh dear, what a great game!
Yeah, I love how you can. It's a nice touch that you can see the thing that's coming on this. Yeah. And on this one, it's like an incredibly scary death machine. Yeah. So I feel like we maybe one more session and we're done.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But yeah, I think this game is great.
It's great, isn't it? That Anubis puzzle is very clever.
Yeah.
It's very involved and interesting.
Yeah, and the cave person puzzle is cool as well. It's like changing someone's ancestry to make sure that they're weedier.
It's good.
Nice.
Good. All right.
Okay. Well, let's say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye.